Sebastian Mel Martinez, MMA Nytt, here in Las Vegas for UFC 194, where Tecia Torres faces off with Jocelyn Jones-Lybarger. So, when we spoke to you in Houston, you said that, you had your fight with Michelle Waterson, and at the moment she was your dream opponent. That dream opponent turned out to be, just a dream. Injuries happen, of course, it's a part of the sport. But, we're a little disappointed because obviously she's a pretty high-profile opponent and a big name that could have, done good things for her career.
I definitely was disappointed in that the match isn't happening anymore. It wasn't happening anymore, but I think that Jocelyn Lybarger is a great replacement. A champion from another organization. She's not as well known, obviously, as Michelle Waterson, but she is really a great, suitable opponent.
And taking a fight on short notice, it can change things up a lot. And she's got a different style than Michelle Waterson. How much did that affect your training camp?
We just changed up a little bit of things, mainly the height aspect. She's a lot taller, so gonna just get in and get out, do what I want to do, and then make her miss.
And have you had a chance to maybe bring in a different type of sparring partner with that same kind of reach? Because she's definitely one of the taller and reachier girls in her division.
At American Top Team, we have about at least 10 girls who are active competing in MMA, so 5 of them are in the UFC, so they're all different heights and shapes, sizes. We have everybody to emulate anybody.
And when we spoke to her earlier, she said that, pressure is the key to defeating you. What would you say is the key to defeating her?
Using my relentless style of in and out, just being more athletic, agile, using angles, movement. I think angles and movement will be really key. I feel like she is more of a straight pressure. That's exactly what she does, but she comes straight at you. She's slower than me. So I think just using my athleticism, being faster, and movement.
And obviously, there's a lot of big fights coming up. One of them in your division, a main event between Rose Namajunas and Paige Van Zandt. Who do you have picked as a winner there?
I think that they both can potentially win, but I believe Rose will come out as the victor.
Okay, and why is that?
I fought both of them, With that said, both the fights were about 2 years ago in Invicta. They both, have definitely gained momentum and learned since then. But I think that Rose's stand-up will be too much for Paige. For Paige to win, I think her key is to keep Rose on the fence. If she brings her down, she needs to stay on top, not get in her guard, because Rose is tricky from the guard as well. She's good off her back. So I think that she could win in that respect. But if Rose comes out there, the great Rose everybody knows, very strong and stern, that she's going to win.
All right, and finally, what's your prediction for this fight with Jocelyn?
Oh, I believe I'm going to win. I don't know how.
Yeah, but in what way?
I'll go with decision. I'll just go off of everything that's happened in the past.
All right, and like I said, there's so many big fights this week that it's easy for some to get overshadowed by, Aldo, McGregor. Why should the fans be sure to tune in for your fight?
Our fight, I think, is going to be nonstop action. She's a stand-up fighter like me. I am as well. And thank God there's going to be no altitude like Mexico, because that was horrible. So I believe the real and true Tiny Trinity will be able to fight.
Thank you very much. Good luck in the fight.